Dragon voice, right? You got to be careful who you give the mic to. We made a big mistake a long time ago with me. There we go. There we go. Okay, good morning, everyone. Starting the prayer book, page 5, the buff colored prayer book. With all enemies who hate me, hinders who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost, may all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. With all enemies who hate me, hinders who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. With all enemies who hate me, hinders who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. To this end I apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue until Buddhahood. I apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue until death. I apply my from today until tomorrow at this time. All sentient beings equal to the ends of space take refuge in the nature of all the body, speech, minds, qualities, and activities of those thus gone in the 10 directions and 3 times, the wellspring of the 84,000 heaps of Dharma, the sovereign of all the noble Sanghas, the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the Yidam's mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy dharmas. We take refuge in the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma protectors, and guardians with the wisdom eye. We take refuge in the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the Yidam's mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy dharmas. We take refuge in the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma protectors, and guardians with the wisdom eye. We take refuge in the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the Yidam's mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy dharmas. We take refuge in the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma protectors, and guardians with the wisdom eye. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in the Buddhas all. In the Dharma and assembly of Bodhisattvas too I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening, and in each and every training of Bodhisattvas step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings I too bring to birth awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step I'll train myself like so. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in the Buddhas all. In the Dharma and assembly of Bodhisattvas too I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening, and in each and every training of Bodhisattvas step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings I too bring to birth a awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step, I'll train myself like so. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha's all. In the Dharma and assembly of Bodhisattvas too, I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening. And in each and every training of Bodhisattvas step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings, I too bring to birth awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step, I'll train myself like so. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. Prostrating, offering, and confessing thus, by rejoicing, urging, supplicating too. Any little virtue that I have amassed, all I dedicate for full awakening. This ground daubed with fragrant water and with flowers strewn is adorned by Meru forelands, by sun and moon. Seeing this to be a Buddha field, I offer it. May all beings experience this utterly pure land. Om Guru Ratna Mandala Pudza Mega Samudra Saparana Samaye. As befits the different wishes of sentient beings and their intellects, turn the Dharma wheel of vehicles, great and small and common. Thus we pray.
Tamge doje jajara zonjo, shanje medo doje bunjombo, serje lombo dobro jebe, shaje jerbo shabla kujanse. Shono gulun chamambo, yeje dorme rabdoze, jigne demo muze, jambre yala jansardo. Okay. Good morning, everybody. where we stopped last Sunday exactly. Do you remember? So now everybody has a boat yet or not?
Not everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. but maybe Khenpo, I should say too, because some new people. So Khenpo is giving. This is one of the great texts of Buddhism, not just Tibetan Buddhism, and the writer Gampopa was the considered to be the main student of this great figure Milarepa. So this is within our actual tradition, but Khenpo is giving commentary, answering questions too, not only this morning, but on every other Thursday evening too. So last Thursday he was here back from Washington, and we had all sorts of interesting information on Gampopa, how he had a wife and children, was a Tibetan doctor, and both his children and his wife died. And then he became a monk. He was in the Kadampa tradition, which is what the Dalai Lama and we are also in. It comes from the second great wave of Buddhism that came to Tibet with a great Indian master named Atisha, who actually went to Borobudur. He went to Indonesia in those days, was Buddhist. He went to Indonesia to take refuge and then taught in India and then was invited to Tibet. So he started this whole tradition, the new schools, they're called, of Tibetan Buddhism. But nonetheless, the Khenpo's talk and conversation, it was very informal on Thursday night, was really very helpful. So I'd ask you just to keep alert to that and be able to plug in through YouTube or Zoom, however we're doing it these days, and also be here if you can, because it sort of puts some meat on the bones of some of this. But nonetheless, if you just read the first page of this text, it's quite simply, it's kind of complete in itself. But this is just amazing text, and he has been teaching on it, and we're making slow progress, slow but beneficial. So thank you, Khenpo.
Khenpo, you talked about, we were still in the introduction and about confusion and where it originates, which is ultimately ignorance. And now I think we were going to go on to what do we need to do about this state of confusion that we're all in. So as far as I recall, we were still on that first page of the introduction.
I think so.
Savor.
Last Sunday, I remember Select talk about sleep and dreams. And the dream, real dream, and real dear life. What is different? Probably, I hope we're very prepared. Something, idea, or comprehension to bring here today. Yes or no? Okay, that's very good. So today, I think so. Maybe we need keep going from here. Um, um, okay, when did this confusion originate? Right? This confusion originated in beginningless samsara. So what is your comprehension, these things? So once we study these things, we need to know, we need to understand. So that's the reason we hear listening and teaching. That's the reason. So this is not just regular Sunday program. Like people going there for fun. They say for fun. This is not for fun only. Of course, you will get lots of fun. But real goal or target, we need to understand. And then what happened? And then we will solve the problem ourselves. Make sense? Here, things, you look around the world, and only three things, all the suffering come from three things. So you are a believer, whether you are a believer or not, doesn't really matter, right? I mentioned before once or twice in here. Which one? Number one, unknowing things. And number two, carelessness. Okay? And number three, abound the emotions. Lots, abound, right?
Abundant
The
emotions?
abundant, abound. ABOUND.
Abounding emotions.
That's right. So these three things makes us suffering.
Can you say the first one just again?
What do you have?
Oh, just can you say the first one again? I didn't quite hear it.
Unknowing things.
Annoying. Thank you.
The other one was careless. What?
Right.
Carelessness.
Carelessness. So these three things you not only keep in your mind or text says or Buddhist says, just you think daily life with you. Check. If you something happen, why? You clearly understand or you careless or you have lots of negative emotion, too much. So therefore, if we study these texts properly, I think so maybe problem will be going to solve. Right? So you remember, did you do anything for these three things? Huh? So you think, how much do you have unknowing things? Like daily life, you talk with the people. How many times you need to say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If somebody asks it, I don't know. And then somebody talk with, I don't know. I'm not sure. How many things? So all those things, the cause of the suffering. Yes or no? Huh? Could be. Yeah, something like that. So therefore, we need to know. So here says the confusion originate the beginningless of the samsara, beginningless samsara. So what is your comprehension? Beginningless samsara means. What that mean? It's something meaning. The Gampopa never writing down randomly without reason. Beginningless samsara. There are samsara and the beginning, the three things, okay? Beginning, everybody knows. Beginningless, probably everybody knows. I don't know deep comprehension or not. And they put their samsara.
No beginning, no end. Beginningless.
Beginningless, right? No begin. For who is begin? No begin. Which one is no begin?
Which one is no beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, sentient beings.
Sentient beings. Why?
Because mind is without beginning.
Like, for example, like mind. For body has a beginning.
Yeah.
And end.
And end.
That we can see, right? And all external things we see beginning and end. That's for sure, right? Right? But we are not beginning. Why?
We're not independent about the things.
Well,
Because we're not independent about the things. We can't come from zero.
you mean before beginning or after beginning?
Well, there is no zero. So there is no.
We have zero. Zero is a fundamental of the mathematics. And zero is a fundamental of the reality. We say zero is nothing, right? Most. If the dollar if they put zero, not good situation, right? Ah, right?
Many zeros makes a dollar $100 billion.
No, only zero. I mean, only zero, many zero. So here in English, in the Hindi, in Sanskrit, it's called the shune. And shune is zero, actually.
Mhm.
They say number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, shune, 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 shune.
Mhm.
Right? And they put empty, it's a shune also. Emptiness is a shuneta. So this is very meaningful. Like number. Without the zero, you
Mhm.
cannot count anything.
Mhm.
Right? Reality, everything is zero.
Mhm.
So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after 9, what they put? 1, 0. That means everything is emptiness. And 100 times they put the double zero. Again, emptiness. Right? If your number goes more and more and more zero. See why? If you 1 trillion and a million, how much zero they are? So we don't know emptiness. And then even the mathematic people, they put the zero and zero, 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 emptiness, 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 emptiness. For everything is emptiness. Right? So therefore, emptiness is a fundamental of everything.
Mm.
Yes or no?
This is a very profound point, obviously, Khenpo, and it's, I think, so important. I mean, someone said once, for instance, like emptiness is like a football has form because it's empty, because it's full of emptiness.
Right.
But for us, this is very difficult because we live in a materialistic culture, you know. But I did hear actually a very smart man talking this weekend who said many people in America, we have trouble with the idea of rebirth, the idea of beginninglessness. Like Dalai Lama says, samsara is beginningless, but samsara can end, but then continues without
Yeah,
suffering.
of course, samsara
All
is
right, so-
beginningless.
But the idea of rebirth, for instance, is very hard for us, for many people. And yet this person said, who's not Buddhist, but admires Buddhism, he said, but if you think about it, yeah, it sounds like rebirth sounds like a very weird idea. But he said, but if you think about it, the Christian, Jewish, Muslim idea that we come out of nothing and all of a sudden we're conscious and then we live forever, either in happiness or suffering, that's kind of weird too. But also the weird idea that the materialists have that, well, there's just nothing. And then sort of for 70 years, there's something, but then there's nothing again. Those are all weird ideas. So he quoted this great quantum physicist, I think J.S. Haldane anyway, who said, physics has revealed that reality is strange. And also it is stranger than we can even conceive of. So this is emptiness. We can't understand it in this conceptual way, but the idea that it's beginningless is not really so strange if you think about it compared to anything else.
So if we think for a little while about zero, how important, how helps for everything, and then we get more deeper level of the comprehension of the emptiness. You understand?
Mm.
So I mentioned right now, if they're talking about the dollars, if put their people zero, that means no dollar, right?
Mhm.
Nothing, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
But a zero is not same nothingness.
Mhm.
Okay? So therefore, emptiness is not nothingness.
Mhm.
So many people around the world, not only 1, 2 people, number of the people very confused with the emptiness. and empty.
Emptiness is not nothingness.
Right. Also, very interesting thing, and nothingness also not nothingness, actually. So that means we need to study in terms of interdependence. And then definitely more clear understand. That's for sure. So, like, years, like, regardless how much you can spend time with the study about interdependence, but think daily life at least 2 or 3 minutes. And then 20 and 30 days later, it makes huge difference your comprehension. That's 100% sure. Because we believe the cause of effect, right? If someone tries to create the cause, a later definitely comes effect. So daily life, 5 minutes, you're thinking about interdependence, that you makes create the cause to get the more deeper level of the comprehension. Yes or no? Could be, for sure. Huh?
How does emptiness and interdependence get connected?
No need connected.
Right.
Emptiness is interdependent.
Yeah.
That's why we need to study.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, here beginningless. In fact, I'm not going too much detail about it today, but beginningless. Samsara means the consciousness of the mind is not beginning. Because you think this is very important to recognize or realize the after and before taking rebirth. You understand? Huh? Everybody has before. Everybody has after. But difficult to realize. After and before, previous and later, past and future. Right? We believe the future life. We believe the past life. So therefore, the mind cause is mind. The mind or consciousness come from mind or consciousness. So mind cause is not material things. You understand? I'll give you for example. Clearly we understand. The rice is a come from rice.
Rice comes from rice.
Logically, clearly we can see the barley is a come from barley. Right? This is we can see in person. Right now, talking most people in person, people think more important, right? So nobody see. I believe, I'm sure, nobody see the rice is come from barley. Yes or no? The tomato is come from potato. No, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So think that way. The great example, and then you just analyze in terms of your mind, the daily life. Your mind always with you, or yes or no?
Yes.
Nobody bring your mind in 1 second, even. Right? You have chance, you have opportunity to reflect your mind every single moment if you want. The unword say if you want. It's depending you want and not. Right? So therefore, our daily problem with our attitude, and our reaction and our mental state. So therefore, we need to fight with our emotion, with our mind attitude, mental attitude. Right? So therefore, we need to know the reality situation. You not necessarily really become the Buddhist, but you need to know real situation, the reality situation. Right? So this reality situation is a way of the life to be the happy, to be the enjoying life. So just you just think really the three things important: annoying things, carelessness, and what is called abandoning emotions.
Yeah. Big emotion. Powerful.
When you're something talking with people, when you're doing something yourself or with the co-workers, with your family members, okay, and with your society or community, right? Even your restaurant and bar, if talking, thinking, whatever you do, you check, reflect. That's a good habit and good study, right? Many people think study means, okay, sit down and a comfortable chair and really big computer aboard and open, and they need to log the Google research the text. No. So once you have mind, that is object of your study and your reflect, right? Check thinking every single thought. That's great, really thing. Every single thought. How many different thoughts you comes and goes? You cannot count only 1 second. Within the 1 second thought is really difficult to you count. So every single thought has cause and effect. That's for sure. Without cause and condition, there's no thought. So, but problem is we need to know the first thought and second thought, which one cause and which one effect. Yes or no? Huh? And then if you go through that reflect, you are really achieve somewhat high level. And then you become an intelligent person. You are becoming the wise. Wise. Right?
Wise.
Everybody want to become the wise.
Yes.
Nobody want to become the foolish.
Foolish.
Right? It's depending the knowledge. Foolish and wise. What is different? It's depend on the knowledge. That's all. The foolish has more annoying, careless, abandoning emotions. That's why they keep doing the wrong, making the mistakes. You know. Yes or no? Huh? Could be or again. Right? The reason, yes, Thursday I mentioned the wise and
Foolish.
What is different?
Yeah.
This is very important. I will tell you right now. The wise are afraid the cause of the karma. Okay? The foolish are
Right.
afraid the effect of the karma.
The
Result. You understand what I'm talking about? Huh? So sounds like very easy to understand, right?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
The wise are afraid, scared or afraid or
Yes.
fear the cause of the karma. In general, karma means the cause and the effect in the combined together in Sanskrit called karma. A cause and the effect is called the karma. So wise are afraid the cause of the karma, and the foolish are afraid the effect of the karma.
Right.
So this is very, very profound and very deep to me. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I mean, all of people.
Yeah.
This really helps for my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
Very helpful thinking up that. And very, very, if we can follow these, it's so beneficial things and significant.
Mm.
So now we need to know what is the cause and what is the effect. The wise people, why afraid the cause of the karma?
Mm.
So, in fact, I will tell you two a little bit short terms in summary. The cause of the karma is 10 now virtues. The smart people, intelligent people, they don't do 10 now virtues. They don't kill, they don't steal, they don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are afraid the cause of the karma.
Mm-hmm.
And then they no worry to come effect.
Mm-hmm.
Relaxly, wherever go. And the foolish people, they do stealing, killing, lying. And then after that, they're very afraid to come the result.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense? Well,
Yeah.
and then you're too late.
Yeah.
Too late. You whatever you accept and not accept, you will get experience the suffering.
Mm.
So there, which one we need to be, which one we follow, just up to us. Huh? We will be going to afraid the cause of karma, or we will really afraid the effect of the karma. Right? The wise people always keep the distance and take the precautionary measures. They're all non-virtue things. Right? And then they wherever, relax, happy, enjoying. That's good or not?
It was good.
Huh? Very important. Okay, now I read. Beginningless. Right? Okay, now just need to finish it. The mind is no beginning. That's why samsara is no beginning. But we can make end. Who made end of the samsara? Shakyamuni,
Mm-hmm.
Malareba, Lord Jigten Somkong, Nagarjuna. So many, numberless. What? Who is that?
No. Padmasambhavi saying Guru.
Padmasambhava, yeah. So many masters and transcendent people met. And of the samsara means up to us. Recently, I thought if we can be able to eradicate the ignorance, that is end of samsara. No more samsara. Right? As before I mentioned many times, we no need to change our physical. We no need to change our location. We can stay in Rochester. Your warm home, your wonderful house, you can stay there, but you're mad already end of samsara. That's such a good news. Yes or no? Huh? Because we have potential. We have capacity to make the end of samsara. Right? Yes or no?
Mhm.
So what is that called? The Buddha nature. Coming soon. If you want to know more, coming soon. Definitely. You know, everybody talks, everybody loves talking about Buddha nature. It's a detail. A detail is coming soon. Here, really, then you will understand, oh, I have the nature, you know. So there, we wanted to be end of the samsara, and not up to us. Just up to us. Not depend on any other. Nobody hold you in the samsara. Really. Just if you want to make it, end of samsara, you can make. Right? Up to us. And one word, what? Down to us.
Mhm.
Right? Okay. Now it's just done for now. Okay, and second line. What is the arrow of this confusion? All experiences are suffering. When can this confusion be transformed into moral wisdom?
Mm.
When one attention unsurpassable enlightenment. These words are very important, right? So, of course, we have experience. I'm no need to explain much about that. In this samsara, daily life, and morning, evening, you have experience, right? Samsaric. Samsaric means discomfortable, painful, sore, uncomfy, whatever,
Mhm.
right? Even itchy, backside itchy. This is samsara. Nobody get itchy, right? Coughing, sneeze. Even nobody want to sigh. That is backside the suffering. Tired, exhausted. We have experience, yes or no?
Yes.
Nobody being like that, right? Nobody want to be like that. Everybody happy, high level, enjoying, sort of like dancing area. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody want to be like that mind. Very happy, I mean, right? So therefore, we really have method, idea, and wisdom if we study these texts. You don't need to pay any single dollar. Unless Amazon, if you want to, or Dharma store book, I think so maybe $20, huh? $25. Well, I don't know.
These days, who knows?
Well, that's all cost. I think so maybe you can make like 1 hour walk. So therefore, and they're enjoying cappuccino, latte, right? Americano, decaf, whatever you want. Sit down, read. Wow. Relaxly, really. Yeah, I'm not joke. Very easy, very simple. And then you will get more happy enjoying. Think every troubles, sufferings, complicated, chaos, whatever, annoying, carelessness, and abandoning emotions. Yes or no? Absolutely right. These are not my idea. You need to know that. I am nobody. We are same ordinary people. You no need to believe. These are come from transcendent people. Say like that. Right? And they're very helpful. Okay? If you think that perhaps this confusion will disappear by itself, this is question, Gampopa question for us. You think or not? You read this one. Here say, what is it? If you think that perhaps this confusion will disappear by itself, yes or no? We need to think steady. And then understand. That means you need to know what? That that samsara is known to be endless. Right? These talking about in general. And if you don't practice and studies and reflect, you just relax, stay like that, keep going like that. Nothing happened to you. A daily life with the samsaric situation. So therefore, in general, samsara is no end. You understand? And special, particular, we can make the end. That's all. Understand that okay. What is it? That samsara is confusion. We need to know samsara is confusion. We talked last couple, I don't know, past times. Confusion. You know confusion? Samsara always is with confusion. That is also just we have done talk, annoying, careless. Those is a part of the confusions. Right? Confusion. Imagination, fantasy, obsession, right? Mental projections. All is confusions. We daily life with those things. In fact, all those thought, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Imagination is thought, mental projection is thought, and thought. Good thought come feel happy, bad thought come feel suffering. See? Yes or no? Huh? So once we get rid of our ignorance, there's no thought. No thought, no suffering. And what happened? In enjoying and happiness and comfortable, flexible, whatever, easy, spontaneously and automatically. That sounds good?
Yeah.
Whatever, if you want to really meal, good, delicious meal, spontaneously come to you. If you want to go to hiking, like garden to walk, spontaneously you're there. No need to any get transportation things. That's good news or not? So therefore, we need to get rid of our ignorance. Easy. Not only 1 day, 2 days, and 1 month is 2 months, but try to reduce negative emotions. Slowly will be there. Right? Whatever Kaju Master say, whatever you will be there or not, it's depending you start is or not. We important things need to start. Right? Need to start. Your study, your chanting, your practice, whatever, the daily, monthly, weekly, yearly, important things need to start today. You have time, or sometimes you don't have time, doesn't much matter. just routine. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I believe, I'm 100% sure everybody has at least 5 minutes a daily. Okay? That's important.
Are we all the products or the result of karma?
No question. Understand that there is no self-liberation. And what is it? Understand that confusion. Understand that how much suffering is there. Okay, almost there. How much suffering is there? In general, we have 3 sufferings. So you used to say, right? In the Four Noble Truths, there says 3 sufferings. What is those? 4 Noble Truths. Everybody knows? Huh?
There is suffering.
Change, falling,
Suffering. Everybody knows.
General, pervasive suffering.
Yeah, of course, cause of suffering. 4 Noble Truths, right? What is it? Suffering.
Cause.
Suffering. Origination, cessation, and path. Path or path. What is it called? The American accent very confused for me. If the A and R always changing. And the one person also yesterday and today changed it. And one person, same person. Yesterday said the path, today say path. They're so confused. You know what I mean? Huh? I don't know, Rochester, but they're very confused. The most, the all the 4 vowels,
4 vowels.
right? Sometimes 5, they say. Whatever. I, E, O, U.
Right.
Yes or no?
Right.
So most American accent is just A or R sound. All those things. Right? Yes or no? I love American accent, by the way, really. For, I give you example. Just you check. This is my understanding. The economy.
Economy. Right.
So now you say A. Many people say A.
Economy.
Economy. So that, later, the first the E sound change R or A. Right? A second the CO. The O change also A. A car. And then last there's NO. The O is change A. Now, economy. Yes or no? Some British and Indian, they say economy.
Economy.
Economy. No, eco. E sound is correct. Economy. CO. Economy. Here we say economy.
But they're wrong, Khenpo. We're right.
Yeah, many people say like this. The experts they say, I'm wrong, they are wrong.
I'll write out another one for you. GHOTI.
Uh-huh.
Fish.
GH.
Fish.
Yeah, right. So many interesting their how to say pronunciation. Yeah, really. For me, really my things and my what is we talking my favorite.
Yeah.
The American accent. And the British in the actually is in the, each country has each accents of the English language.
Yeah.
Right? So therefore, right now what I'm talking here, suffering. We're talking just a moment of suffering. Suffering, there are 3 sufferings. Truth of how to say? Suffering of suffering, right? And change of the suffering. And the last one is a little bit difficult to understand. And the English, there are 2 translations. One is called the the suffering of pervasive sufferings. And one is called, what is called the suffering of pornicity, right? Pornicities of suffering. PROPENSITY.
Propensity
Propensity.
of suffering. Yeah.
Yes?
Pervasive and propensity. Yeah.
Which one is it?
I think both work.
So I like, I mean, my understanding is pervasive propensity.
Yeah.
It make more sense.
Yeah.
It put together.
Mm-hmm.
But real, these three suffering, everybody knows first two,
Mm-hmm.
right? Change of the suffering and the suffering of the suffering,
Mm-hmm.
right? Many people, the change of suffering not much notice,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I give you example. If we want to go to outside, and if we don't go, and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
If we go outside, we need to go back home. If not go back home, suffering. Right? If we don't eat, suffering. If we eat too much, suffering. Right? If we sleep tonight, if we don't sleep, suffering. We need to get up morning. If not get up, suffering. This all the change of suffering.
Mm-hmm.
If you really in the Friday, everybody excited Friday, right? After war. If you go restaurant, very enjoying before you go. And after most people are suffering. You have expectation a lot. If I go there, I will enjoy it. And then there's not really truly enjoying. And later on you get suffering. And many people also the problem. Right? If you really tomorrow, if sunny day, oh, I need to go to high. Okay, you can go. The Highland Park,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you go 1 hour, like 1 and 30 hours, you're tired. I need to go back home. Suffering. And then you really go back, cup of tea or coffee in home, and then you want to nap. And when you get up, and the suffering, very boring. So all is in the change of the suffering.
Suffering of change.
Suffering of the change.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
So think that way and more study. And then you will understand. And this makes more sense. Right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, now 3 minutes already over. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Next Sunday. Okay.
Thank you, Khenpo. We'll
problem.
take a tea break now. We'll ring a bell and come back and do a little practice together. Okay. Okay, welcome back, everyone. First, this one page that you have on Amitayos, the Buddha of infinite life, long life Buddha. We're doing this for 4 months in support of His Holiness Tabgun, who started a 3-year, 3-month, 3-day retreat.
Next Sunday, done 4 months.
Yes. And then we'll be doing next 4 months of a different mantra, and then 4 months after that, different mantra again. So we do this together. Okay.
Khenpo, I'm going to be out of town. We're going to be out of town next week. Can you share what the next mantra to start on would be? What one will be? Just could you tell us?
Well,
because we're going to be switching mantras next week.
Switching mantras, right?
either one fine, but I'm not yet really made a decision myself.
Okay.
But I can guess there'll be left 2 different longevity mantras. One of them is called the Namjarma. Probably everybody knows. Every single year, the Garchen Rinpoche's birthday, during that is Namjarma offering, mandala offering, and longevity. Recently, we did in New York City for long life His Holiness Dalai Lama and His Holiness Chetan Rinpoche and Chungsan Rinpoche. New York City, probably many of you see social media videos. All the Tekunkhajus, Khenpos, Dopons, Alamas, most of them there. And lots of Tibet people came over. And one day, Sunday, Namjar Tonchu. This is like, like small society or some several peoples cannot do really that. Very, very huge. Like 100, no, 1,000 tharmas, 1,000 flowers offerings, 1,000 necessary needed. Like 100 is okay, not really like that. Exactly need to have there in the altar. And but we will going to recite one of them. One is everybody knows, Tara. So there are three longevity yidam.
Longevity yidams, deities.
Amitayo, of course, men, Namjarma, and Tara. That is called the Tsela. Namsom in Tibet, Tsela means the 3 lifeguards, actually. The literal translation is 3 lifeguards. You know, God.
Yeah, gods.
So we have done, this is man Buddha Amitayo, the long life Buddha. 4 months, right? 4 months is done next Sunday. So next Sunday we need to something different things. Amala will be announced later on. And then I think so that time I will text you if we make decision, your individual, okay?
Yeah. Or maybe
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Amitayos. Jigten
Drembe zowo zeba me, tumen jeva malen jom zeba, ngore jomba nam je jam, sanje zeba mela janza lo.
Amitayos, foremost guide of this world, glorious subduer of all untimely death, refuge for helpless suffering beings, I prostrate to Buddha boundless light. Om Amarani
Yeso.
Om Avarana Zivante
The
Yeso.
Yeso.
Giwan Ye Nurduda Zimag Megon
Drabjorojem, Brovaje Jamaluma, Yesalango Varsho.
By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish the protector Amitayos and establish all beings without exception in that state.
So here, this mantra, actually daily life, everybody is important, really important, regardless we have special target or not, any object or not, but for oneself, it's very important. The protect here says, you read, right? You think only the untimely death. How many people in the daily life dying by untimely? Untimely,
Untimely, yes.
Uncountable numbers. By disaster things, one thing, like earthquake, fire damage, storms, every single year, a shooting, accidents, airplane crash. Yes? So suddenly something happened around the world, daily life. All those untimely death, regardless age. Yes or no, right? So therefore we think, recite at least 5 times. Not even 5 seconds. You have time? 5 seconds? Huh? Do you do? Do you have time 5 seconds? Yes or no? Really think that way. It's regardless location, regardless of time. Wherever. 5 seconds. Done. Huh? Small things and huge benefit and power.
Is Amitabha and Amitabha the same Buddha with different names or different Buddha?
I would say totally different. Amitayo and Amitabha.
Totally different.
Totally different.
Distinct.
Yeah. So, in the the third line, refuge for helpless, suffering beings. How many people helpless? You look around, we can see dive, right? Pray. Only you 5 times done, dedicate to all sentient beings. They will be going to multiple benefits, right? So it is very important. And then say, I protest to Buddha. What to say, Buddha? What is name of the Buddha?
Buddha balanced life.
What say? Boundless life means what means?
Infinite.
Boundless life. Who is boundless life right now? Nobody or anybody?
Buddha.
Who is Buddha? Boundless life. So everybody want to be long life, right? If we can, the 100,000 years, right? But nobody, right? Until the Buddhahood or transcendent. So if we want to be like 200, 300, 1,000 years, what do we need to do? Practice the Dharma. This they call them Chivami Bepe. Chivami Bepe means on death place. You will achieve the on death place.
deathless place.
Deathless place. Yeah, that's good word. Deathless place. Okay. So Omar is given there 5 times. Okay, now. Oh, one thing. I'm a level 10, but one thing. So before Sunday, whatever you have done, number of the mantra, sent to email or website White Lotus, any for board member, whoever contact. Okay. And we need the grand total numbers. We don't need each person's how much done, but we need grand total for everybody together, right? So I will send my numbers of mantra Saturday evening time. This sounds good. Familiar?
Yeah.
So then grand total we need to Amala will tell how much grand total, and then we need to dedicate for all sentient beings. The foremost, His Holiness, long life, and then all sentient beings in next Sunday. Okay. Now dedication one. Florida, one person passed. Mentioned last.
Page 34.
And one is the Dopontanen was uncle.
The prayer book 134. 134.
Okay.
Yeah.
One's Tibet and one's English.
Okay. Emaho no sanje nangwana ye dang isu jowo toje chenpo yondu samban do jan do na la sanje chansan ban koje go Deje ngonda bada meba ye dewa jenje chave sendem dene zebo jorma ajewa jenje parman jobar dere jene nande jendo Shodige dage molanda bai King Sanje Chansen Damche Je King Man Robo Chinje Labdu Yada Mendano Yawamode Na Yeso Emaho. In the center is the marvelous Buddha Amitabha of boundless light. On the right side is the Lord of great compassion, Chenrezig. And on the left is Vajrapani, the Lord of powerful means. They are surrounded by a retinue of limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the blissful pure land of Dewa Chen. When I and all beings pass from this present life, may we be born there without taking samsaric rebirth. May I have the blessing of meeting Amitabha face to face. By the power and blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, may I attain this aspiration without hindrance. Tayata Om Pansadriya Awa Bodhanaye So. Now some mantra in Milarepa. Now we don't have it written out, but you'll probably learn it as it's just repeated. J Milarepa.
J Mila Sheba
Shepa
Dorje
Dorje
La
Solwa
Zorwa
Deb So. We'll sing it out loud so people can learn it. Okay.
Jemala Sheba Dorje La Zorwa Deb So. Jemala Sheba Dorje La Zorwa Deb So. Ajemala Sheba Dorje La Zorwa Deb So. Ajemala Sheba Dorje La Zorwa Deb So. Jemala Sheba Durujela Sorwan Devso Jemala Sheba Durujela Sorwan Devso Jemala Sheba Durujela Sorwan Devso Jemala Sheba Durjela Suvandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Suvandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Suvandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sorvandevsu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sorvandevsu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sorvandevsu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sovandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sovandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sovandesu Jemala Sheba Durjela Sorvandesu 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 Jemala Sheba Durjela Sorvandesu. Okay.
Page 32. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hong Ri Hong Ma Bi Me Me Hong Ri Gewa Ne Ye Nyora Da Da Kere Si Wan Drop Jo Ji Lo Wa Je Jan Ma Le Ba Te Ye Sa La Go Ver Shu.
Thank you, Khenpo.
And also, anyone who doesn't have one of these little blue books, the 37 Bodhisattva practices, yeah, please feel free to take one with you. White Lotus's gift to you. Many teachings on these. Khenpo, we're going to have Khenpo teach on it sometime. We've had the Dalai Lama has a book out. Rinpoche has extensive teachings. Maybe you could just a word, Khenpo. Just say a word about this little text. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Everybody have? Homage to Lokeshvara. I pay constant homage to my three doors, to my supreme teacher, protector, Chenrezig, who, while seeing all phenomena and lack coming and going, makes single-minded effort for the good of living beings. Perfect Buddha, source of all well-being and happiness, arise from accomplishing the excellent teachings, and this depends on knowing the practices. So I will explain the practices of bodhisattvas. Having gained this rare ship of freedom and fortune, here think and meditate unwaveringly night and day in order to free yourself and others from the ocean of cyclic existence. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Attached to your loved ones, you're stirred up like water. Hating your enemies, you burn like fire. You forget what to discard. Give up your homeland. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. By avoiding bad objects, disturbing emotions gradually decrease. Without distraction, virtuous activities naturally increase. With clarity of mind, conviction in the teachings arises. Cultivate seclusion. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Loved ones who have long kept company will part. Wealth created with difficulty will be left behind. Consciousness, the guest, will leave the guest house of the body. Let go of this life. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. When you keep their company, your three poisons increase. Your activities of hearing, thinking, and meditating decline, and they make you lose your love and compassion. Give up bad friends. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. When you rely on them, your faults come to an end, and your good qualities grow like the waxing moon. Cherish spiritual teachers even more than your own body. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Bound himself in the jail of cyclic existence, what worldly god can give you protection? Therefore, when you seek refuge, take refuge in the three jewels, which will not betray you. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. The subduer said, all the unbearable suffering of bad rebirth, the fruit of wrongdoing. Therefore, even at the cost of your own life, never do wrong. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Like dew on the tip of a blade of grass, pleasures of the three worlds last only a while and then vanish. Aspire to the never-changing supreme state of liberation. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. When your mothers who've loved you since time beginning are suffering, what use your own happiness? Therefore, to free limitless living beings, develop the altruistic intention. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. All suffering comes from the wish for your own happiness. Perfect Buddhas are born from the thought to help others. Therefore, exchange your own happiness for the suffering of others. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Even if someone, out of strong desire, steals all your wealth or has it stolen, dedicate to him your body, possessions, all your virtue, past, present, and future. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Even if someone tries to cut off your head, you haven't done the slightest thing wrong. Out of compassion, take all his misdeeds upon yourself. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Even if someone broadcasts all kinds of unpleasant talks about you throughout the 3,000 worlds. In return, with a loving mind, speak of his good qualities. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Though someone may deride and speak bad words about you in a public gathering, looking on him as a spiritual teacher, bow to him with respect. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Even if a person for whom you've cared like your own child regards you as an enemy, cherish him specially like a mother does her child stricken with sickness. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. If an equal or inferior person disparages you out of pride, place him as you would your spiritual teacher with respect on the crown of your head. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Though you lack what you need and are constantly disparaged, afflicted by dangerous sickness and spirits, without discouragement take on the misdeeds and the pain, all living beings. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Though you become famous and many bow to you, and you gain riches to equal Vaishravanas, see that worldly fortune is without essence and be unconceited. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. While the enemy of your own anger is unsubdued, though you conquer external foes, they will only increase. Therefore, with a militia of love and compassion, subdue your own mind. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Sensual pleasures are like salt water. The more you indulge, the more thirst increases. Abandon at once those things which breed clinging attachment. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Whatever appears is your own mind. Your mind from the start was free from fabricated extremes. Understanding this, do not take to mind inherent signs of subject and object. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. When you encounter attractive objects, though they seem beautiful like a rainbow in summer, don't regard them as real and give up attachment. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. All forms of suffering are like a child's death in a dream. Holding illusory appearances to be true makes you weary. Therefore, when you meet with disagreeable circumstances, see them as illusory. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. When those who want enlightenment must give even their body, there's no need to mention external things. Therefore, without hope for return or any fruition, give generously. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Without ethics, you can't accomplish your own well-being, so wanting to accomplish others is laughable. Therefore, without worldly aspirations, safeguard your ethical discipline. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. To bodhisattvas who want a wealth of virtue, those who harm are like a precious treasure. Therefore, towards all, cultivate patience without hostility. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Seeing even hearers and solitary realizers who accomplish only their own good, strive as if to put out a fire on their head. For the sake of all beings, make enthusiastic effort, the source of all good qualities. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Understanding that disturbing emotions are destroyed by special insight with calm abiding. Cultivate concentration which surpasses the four formless absorptions. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Since the five perfections without wisdom cannot bring perfect enlightenment, along with skillful means, cultivate the wisdom which does not conceive the three spheres as real. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. If you don't examine your own errors, you may look like a practitioner but not act as one. Therefore, always examining your own errors, rid yourself of them. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. If, through the influence of disturbing emotions, you point out the faults of another bodhisattva, you yourself are diminished. So don't mention the faults of those who have entered the great vehicle. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Reward and respect cause us to quarrel, make hearing, thinking, and meditation decline. For this reason, give up attachment to the households of friends, relations, and benefactors. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Harsh words disturb the minds of others and cause deterioration in a bodhisattva's conduct. Give up harsh words which are unpleasant to others. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. Habitual disturbing emotions are hard to stop through counteractions. Armed with antidotes, the guards of mindfulness and mental alertness destroy disturbing emotions like attachment at once as soon as they arise. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. In brief, whatever you are doing, ask yourself, what's the state of my mind? With constant mindfulness and mental alertness, accomplish others' good. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. To remove the suffering of limitless beings, understanding the purity of the three spheres, dedicate the virtue for making such effort to enlightenment. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. For all who want to train on the bodhisattva path, I have written the 37 practices of bodhisattvas, following what has been said by the excellent ones on the meaning, sutras, tantras, and treatises. Though not poetically pleasing to scholars, owing to my poor intelligence and lack of learning, I've relied on the sutras and the words of the excellent, so I think these bodhisattva practices are without error. However, as the great deeds of bodhisattvas, hard to fathom for one of my poor intelligence. I beg the excellent to forgive all faults, such as contradictions and non sequiturs. Through the virtue from this, may all living beings gain the ultimate, conventional, altruistic intention, and thereby become like the protector Chenrezig, who dwells in neither extreme, not in the world, nor in peace. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, 37 practice. Every single verses, a last part, it says, this is, what is it?
Practice of bodhisattvas.
Well, this is,
Yeah.
what is it? Practice of bodhisattvas. This is something meaning. According to Mahayana practitioner,
37 times we say.
okay? If you already received the bodhicitta vows already, we need to follow these 37 verses as much as we can. There's not requirement. And then nobody say you need to do that in the Buddhist. Because why? The gain or lose, benefit or whatever, that's on shoulder. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Gain and lose,
Gain or loss.
a loss, a defeat, whatever, is on shoulder. If you do, do. Don't do, don't do.
Up to us.
Up to us, exactly. So many people question to me everywhere. There's, I think so, if new people, I mean, study this one, there are two. One is mostly confusions. They are said, give up bad friend. Many people this confused. I don't know exactly what things, but the bad friend, give up bad friend, right? So here things, if you recognize this is my bad friend, so they're no worry. They're not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
This morning we talk unknowing. You think this is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If you really see already this is my bad friend, no worry. You always keep the distance because nobody want to keep the bad friend,
Mm-hmm.
right? But whatever your friend, without recognize, we think this is my best friend. I'm so happy with this guy. You know what I mean? This guy is really lots of made to me, something like that. So here the three things it says. There's we have responsibility to the characteristics,
Mm-hmm.
characteristics here, or what they say, attributes, something like, here says, your three portions, what say, increase, one thing. When you meet that friend, ignorance more, we have lots, more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Attachment more. Yesterday your attachment, ignorance, ignorance not much. Today your good friend come, and then you more. Okay. And the second thing, your activity, hearing, thinking, meditating, decline. You understand? Decline. And they make you lose your love and compassion. These three things: increasing negative emotion, decline your practice. If today you want to practice like Thara, okay, this afternoon from 2 o'clock until 5, you plan already. If your good friend come, you talk with them, your Thara practice gone. And they're talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. You already have planned to practice recitations, right? But good friend already disturbed you. You understand? They not only one day. This is not talking only one day, occasionally, all the time, something like that. And they're talking about people. That is good. That is bad. And they're talking more seriously. We need to steal something, clothing, money, whatever, and destroy something. Overnight we go, can get so many different things, something like that. And bring all the time bar, in the movie theaters. Every day, I mean.
Yeah, right.
And then they give you so many things, alcohol things. And you think, this is my God, And then, everything is you. That means you're losing. Really, you start already losing things. So therefore, you recognize that is my best friend. But reality is like that. And then one day, if you have naturally some compassion, and they will be going to lost. And there's something natural qualities will be going to loss. So therefore, give up bad friend. So that means give up means it doesn't mean you don't have them. Okay. This means you don't get lost your activities. And whatever your precious time, don't spend with your that kind of friend. You make sense? So if friend show your house, okay, give one cup of tea, coffee, 5 minutes talk. Thank you, I need to do something, my friend. Well, we will see next sometimes. And done. You're a good friend. If they need some money, give $10, $25 to get delicious hamburgers, like sandwiches, whatever they want. I mean, like water bottle, whatever. They're good enough. And then you just relax, practice, and recitations. You understand what I mean? So these things, okay? And then somebody give up your bad friend means, don't talk, don't spend when you see a suspect that go run away now like that. Because we already told all mothers and babies to be happiness and cause happiness, right? Right? Yes or no? So if you do like that, also risky. Wow. So whatever we can help. Don't spend time. That's all. Don't get influenced by your bad friends. Be have your attitude, everything, time. Make sense?
Yeah.
So therefore, very important. This read every day. And the high practitioner is the 31 is most important. You read 31. This is very helpful example for many people, including me. We are really according to practitioner. These 31. What to say? If you don't examine your own errors, you may look like a practitioner, but what to say? But not a us one. Why? What do they say? If you what I say? If you don't, what I say? If you don't examine your own arrow, this is very important. Very important. Really. So we don't see our own errors, mistakes, wrong things. Because why? Too much ignorance and selfishness. So we need to think again and again. And then if we see, oh, I did something wrong, this is not good for me. You think yourself. Nobody knows what you think. That's very good news. You understand? You can change it yourself. If we need to see a fund of people, they're difficult, right? You think just yourself, very enjoying. Okay, I did something wrong. Yeah, really, this is my mistake. Okay, I won't do that. I won't talk like that later. Very helpful to change. Slowly, things getting better and better. Whatever we did mistake wrong, we stay think, I'm right, they are wrong. And then could be getting worse and worse. Yes or no? So therefore, this is very helpful for our life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Okay, hello Zoomers, if anybody, or YouTubers, if anybody's there. This week, Tuesday, should be, let's do Tara, because we did something else last week, right? We did Achi instead of our regular. So we'll do White Tara practice on Tuesday evening this week. Thursday is Thanksgiving, so everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. The center will be closed. And then next Sunday, we'll be doing a dedication. We're doing an Amitayus text for a dedication for the mantra that we've done, the Amitayus mantra we've done the last 4 months. So I don't know what all that involves besides me getting the text printed. But you might, I don't know. Khenpo hasn't said anything more, but I don't know if we need katas or whatever like that. So, and then Khenpo Tenzin arrives. The teachings are the 5th, 6th, and 7th of December, and I'm not sure if he arrives the day before that or on the 5th. The 5th is just in the evening, and all the details are on the website. You can register that way too through PayPal.
And if you can only come to one part of it, try to come to the empowerment.
Yes, if you can only come, that will be Saturday morning is the empowerment. So, and then there'll be teaching and we'll do practice with him, I believe, because he said teaching and practice. So anyway, don't forget that. And I think that's it, right? The store continues with 20% off for now. And there aren't too many statues and tankas left, so you better take a look.
And before they're gone.
Okay. Okay, thank you, and have a wonderful holiday this week. All right. Bye-bye.